Hey everyone, welcome back. Joe here again from ScaleFreak.com. Today's Sunday, which means this is going to be a video blog. Last week there was no video blog, but that's because I was directing that huge Protoform Canadian Onroad Nationals race that was in Seaway Mall. You guys saw a video per day that I was doing that event. That thing was an absolute blast. And I'm really happy that it's done for the year, and then next year we do it all again. So the event itself, it was record-breaking for the event. I think it was like 301 or 303 entries. Humongous. It was absolutely amazing to direct. You know, I got a lot of great feedback about it, and I really liked meeting all these on-road guys and then just getting the crowd pumped and getting everyone involved. For anybody who has seen it and came out and introduced themselves, I had a lot of people who've seen YouTube come out and was like, oh my God, hey, how you doing? You know, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the support. Thanks for bringing your stuff out to the drift track and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. And, you know, I hope I put on a good show for you guys. That the racers gave you everything they had. So hopefully, you know, the announcing was up to spec as well. So it was a blast, and I can't wait to hopefully do it again next year. It was amazing. It was amazing. And then I lost my voice for a day or so. Wasn't as bad as it could have been. Normally when I direct an event to that level and how excited I was getting, I lose my voice halfway through the event, and then the end of the event suffers. But this year, I managed to keep my voice for the entire event and lost it after. So, whatever. It is what it is. But it's actually one of the topics, I'll talk about that in a second, one of the topics I wanted to chat about in this video. In the meantime, yes, I have been slacking a little bit with getting all of my filming done on parts and stuff like that. You guys have seen the SCX-10 rebuild that's going on right now, and I'm still doing it. I just haven't really been doing a lot of build. The last thing I built was the axles. That's the last video that you saw. I still have everything to do. It was just all that prep work for the event. Hadn't had time to come out to the garage. We've had some decent weather lately too, which means that my work has been ramping up like crazy, and that's been taking up a lot of time as well, which to me is a great thing. And I've gotten some new parts in the meantime. So actually this one right here is one of those Tizzy World beefy winches. This thing is nuts, guys, like nuts. I really cannot wait. I got some video plans for this thing. I've got some neat ideas that I want to do. And let's just say you've got some fun coming. So I've got to set up a rig. Hey, how many people are going to do a winch test that's going to involve a special custom rig? You guys will see that. It's going to be a pretty neat setup. I'm going to need some help for some people because I need some more electronics to do what I want to do. Also, Steve, we go know Steve Taylor from Tailored RC just picked this up. It's a little Tamiya. I think it was the MO3 or the MO5. I don't remember what it is, but he's got the little the Mugen CRX. This is a neat little car. It's a mini. He's got a couple different rims on here. He's not sure which way he wants to go yet, but I hope to see some more stuff with this. I think I'm gonna do a little bit of bashing this summer as far as on-road stuff, and I don't mean like crazy jumps or anything. I just mean like I might get myself a mini as well, just to play around with. I've got the XV01. That's a fun car. It is pretty quick though. I think I want to get something that's a little bit slower, a little spec, pretty good on cash because these things are like 170 bucks, and it comes with like an ESC and a motor, and you set it all up. It's easy enough to do. Just get yourself some good bearings and stuff to build it and go from there. So you know, body and everything came with it. So I think that's one of the things that I'm considering putting on my list just to dink around. I'm going to be doing a lot of playing around this summer. Not really anything super serious. Going to be doing some run videos and for the most part, just kind of hanging out when I find free time and just enjoying playing with little toy cars. That's kind of what I want to do this year. Other than that, you're still going to see, again, all the custom stuff for the SCX-10 build that I really have to get on top of. And of course, I really do want to get a lot of Red Devil Recon footage done, which is pretty neat. I'm still waiting for all my new mounts to come in. I watched that Aussie RC video a while ago that Jeremy and Jamera posted on the Militia site that showed all the neat stuff that he uses, and I was like, wow, that's some neat stuff, and he was right. It cost less than I thought it did. So I hit up eBay, or let me correct that, had my wife hit up eBay, because it's been so long since I've used eBay, I almost forgot. But she found me the stuff that I needed, and she ordered it, and it's been like 3 weeks, and it's still not here yet. The shipping has been sent. We've got the notices and stuff like that, but I guess it's just taken forever to get to me. Hopefully I see it soon because the weather outside is getting beautiful and I'd really, really love to get some runtime in. Speaking of Jeremy and Jamera, I wanted to add this. This is pretty neat. So I met Jeremy a long time ago, Jeremy and Jamera a long time ago doing the Cooking with Nitro podcast. And since then we've stayed in contact almost daily. You know, him and I talk a lot. We got a lot of stuff in common and things like that. And you know, this is really cute because he knows what I do for a living, which is sell cars. I sell Hondas and I can sell Subarus as well. And he also knows that the Subaru STI is probably one of my favorite cars that I've ever driven. So as a little, he wanted to get something special for my son. So he got this, which is awesome. It's this little like limited edition Hot Wheels 2012 STI, and hopefully it'll be John's favorite color too, but red is my favorite color. So he got it in the red, and he actually, this just came in the mail. Super thanks to Jeremy and Jamera over at RC Militia. I think this is neat. This is going in a collection for my little dude. It's just going to hang on the wall just like this until he's old enough to decide if he's going to open it or if he wants to play with it. I'm not really a collector of amazing things, so if my little man wants to play with this thing, absolutely he can have it. It's his toy. What else did I have back here that I wanted to show you? I think that was really about it for new parts. You guys have seen all the other stuff before, but I've got, again, some same plans that I had with that kit before, with the SCX-10 rebuild as before, and that hasn't changed. It's just a matter of getting down to it, finding the time to get it done. Now, this is to the part I wanted to talk about before, and this also comes in with Jeremy and Jamera thing again. So, as we know, a long time ago, Jeremy and I did that whole fit challenge thing that we were going to do. It was like a race to 185 monthly and stuff like that. Here's where a lot of people have been asking me what has happened with that. It's not that it's off. It's not that it's off. It's still kind of somewhere in the background, but there have been some complications, and this is what I wanted to talk about. And I talk a lot about the RC stuff, which is kind of why people come to my channel, but my video blog is kind of open territory for me to do anything I want. So right now what I want to talk about is the importance of really taking care of yourself. And the reason why, I know I got a lot of young people who watch these videos and stuff like that, and I really can't stress enough the importance of taking care of yourself. Not only diet and stuff like that, because that's obviously important, but taking care of your actual body. Since we started the Fit Challenge, well, actually long before we started the Fit Challenge, Jeremy and I have both injured ourselves throughout our life in things that were done. And the Fit Challenge helped kind of bring back some niggling injuries and exacerbate some things that have either put us out or put us far behind. You guys may remember for the past little while, I didn't do that on purpose, that happened. I've had this really nasty cough, which left mostly uncared for, really did become acute like pneumonia, bronchitis, something like that. So my fault, I didn't take care of it. But on top of that, I crushed a couple discs in my back when I was younger, so the back thing is always a concern. And of course, Jeremy also has some back problems as well. If you follow him on Facebook, or if you talk to him like I do, you've learned that he's going through some pretty crazy stuff with his spine right now, and it's put him back quite a bit. Plus he's got school, plus stress, you know, plus he was helping Jamera out with her surgery and stuff. So it's really done a number to his spine, and it's set him back. It's not that he's done, it's not that he's out, it's that he's a little behind schedule. For me, same thing. The back is a problem. The last two groups of muscles in my back actually tear my spine apart. Whatever. It's partially my fault for never getting it properly treated. Well, now that I've actually joined the gym again and I've been going 3 times a week, and my problem is I know what I used to be able to do, and I try to jump back in right away. And I've got what's called bursitis in both of my shoulders, where it's a repetitive stress injury which causes massive swelling inside my shoulders. So whatever, it can get treated, and I've been working on it, but again, I got lazy with going to the chiropractor and getting everything done. So of course, going to the gym, doing stuff, completely blew out my left shoulder. Like to the point where I have a really hard time even holding my kid now. So the moral of the story is you gotta take care of yourself. And if you start feeling an injury, or even before that, chiropractic care is actually pretty badass as far as keeping yourself strong. A lot of people don't realize how much strength they actually have that is impeded by the fact that your muscles are not firing correctly. So I really recommend, of anything, you know, take care of yourself, go see your doctor if you have to, but definitely go to a chiropractor and just keep updated. Like when you are healthy and the chiropractor's done his deal, you only have to go like every month and a half for like a half hour. So it really does help keep yourself fit and running and stuff, and avoid these injuries. Like I'm 34 years old, and the last time I went in for an ultrasound on my shoulder, they basically told me that I've got about 10 years left on my shoulder and then I have to get it replaced. And that's weird to hear when you're 34, like, hey, guess what? 10 more years and this is coming out and we're putting a new one in. It's kind of frightening. Jamera has been through it with both of her shoulders, so I'm sure she's got a story she can tell us about how messed up things can get, but it's not something that I want to visit. So I am going to take care of myself a lot better now. I'm laying off the massive weight. I'm just trying to do a lot of cardio. Man, I hate it. But it is what it is, and I do really want to get healthy. To give you guys an update, when I started back to the gym a short time ago, I was 225. When I weighed myself on Friday, I was 210. So a lot of that is like sweat off water weight from the gym that day, but my body reacts really well to exercise, and I've been eating a lot better, but injuries, and they put me out. So I was supposed to go today, but I kind of did something last night to my shoulder, so I'm gonna wait and I'll go another day. My chiropractor's actually using like a shock therapy on my shoulder, which is like I'm sitting in the chair and the arm's doing this, but that's pretty neat. But it's fixing it, but it'll get worse before it gets better. I'm going to give away another shirt. I didn't plan on this, but I want to give away another shirt. The last set of shirts, the last guy who won, it was awesome, and he actually had me mail the shirt out to Crawler Ted's garage for one of his contests, which was pretty cool. How awesome is that? So I want to give away another one. Same contest as before. I'm going to log down every single comment that gets down and below, whatever it is. Talk about the video, even just say, haha, I'm first. I don't care. But I'm going to give away another, either a band or an Average Joe shirt, depending on what size it is that you need. I am getting limited on sizes because I sent a whole box of stuff to Crawler Ted, but the shirts are going to be there. So even if I have to get you a size that's a little too big, whatever, put it in the washer a lot, and it will shrink a little bit, but I'm going to give away another shirt. Again, it's free shipping. I don't care where it is in the world. Free shirt, free shipping. All you have to do is comment below, and I'll add you to the list. Now, hold on. Wait 1 second. We did have a concern with the last contest where people were putting comments in that were not showing up. I want to be clear about that. I can only go by the comments that I see below, so I apologize if there's a bug in YouTube and your comment does not show below. I'm sorry, I can't help with that. I can only go with what I have, which is any comment that's going to go below. I go through Saturday night, so Saturday at midnight will be the cutoff, and your comment below, and then I'll go from that. So please leave your comment below, whatever it is. Let's get a conversation going about some fun stuff, and somebody is going to win a shirt. But I'm sorry if it doesn't show. There's nothing that I can do about that. Please don't kill the messenger. One more thing. Hold on. Ha! DigitalDetail.ca has made us some more Scale Freak stickers. So I've got some more. These things are going to be sent off to Vince McLaughlin. I don't know exactly what his plans are for them, but there are more Scale Freak stickers, and usually he gives a few away, so watch the ScaleFreak.com website for information on how to get some Scale Freak stickers. I've got some Average Joe stickers too that'll be sent with the t-shirts, and shortly in a little while I'm going to be doing some contests for that as well. I'll respond to a few comments. I don't want to get into the habit of selling stickers or selling t-shirts because I'm really bad at getting things shipped out. And I apologize, guys, but I really don't want to collect money for anything anymore because if I don't ship it right away, it's my bad, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting. So I think most of it's going to be giveaways, and we'll go from there. I can make some pretty neat stuff. DigitalDetail.ca has helped me out a ton with different stuff. We got a Scale Freak. We've got some sponsor stickers for the NCC TTC. I had someone ask me for these a while ago. just custom stuff that if you can find an image or a picture online, Digital Detail can turn it into a sticker, and it's really cheap. So, and they're nitro proof and solvent proof and cleaner proof, so they're pretty badass. But that's it for now. The clock is telling me we're up to over 15 minutes, so I'm gonna cut this one done and go on in the house and help my wife make dinner, because she's a trooper. And my kid, for those of you who are asking, thank you for all of the questions about my son. He is amazing. Like, he's so good, I'm thinking about not having any more kids, because none of them will be as good as him. This kid is amazing. Sleeps a lot. And barely ever cries. And now he's to the point now where he's like smiling, and not smiling because he's pooping. He's actually smiling. So thank you guys for all the support. I've had a lot of parents messaging me, talking about how awesome this is going to be, and you're right. Medic, you're right. GJ Medic and I have had many conversations about his son and my son, and yeah, you're right. This is the coolest thing that has ever happened to me. Oh, holy crap. We're like almost 6,200 subscribers. Mind is blown. Absolutely. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Okay, that's it. That's it. We're done. As always, guys, please remember, like the video. It helps out a ton. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. If you have, thanks, guys. Comment below. Contest is on. I'll end that Saturday at midnight. And oh, share this with your communities. Let's get this contest even bigger. The more contests I can have, the more you can win. The more people I have on the channel, the more contests I have. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for having a great week. Thank you for your patience while I get my business done and I get some more videos done. And have a great night.